And then, like, what? Jstlk doesn't even have any info. What the? Like, what is? He doesn't even have any information.
Is that Jstlk? In the court papers? Oh, nar! Oh, nar! Oh, nar! Oh, nar! Oh my god, dude, that's Jstlk! That's Jstlk in the court papers! Oh, nar! Oh no, that's Jstlk! Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Oh, the pain! Oh! Oh! Heart attack! Heart attack! Okay. Brother, it's over. Jstlk, do you mind if I say I sat down with your attorneys? Pixie. Yeah, sure. What day and what for exactly? Jstlk. Oh no, it's just Jstlk. He's actually trying to... He's trying to include himself on purpose? I just wanted to say it today. Brettler just filed a motion in opposition. And I'm going to say this is precisely why I refuse to give an affidavit. Because doxing myself plus Destiny calling for my death is too much. Oh my god, dude, get me out. You live in Canada, okay? Also, you're fat, okay? No one can chew through that much fat alone, alright? They would need a whole team of DGGers to, like, fucking chew through that. Give you a fucking manual liposuction.
Relevant to this case. What is the claim that I'm sending him video? Like, we're jerk buddies? Like, what? It's so fucking crazy. But, okay.
He's a witness, guys. Nar. Oh, nar. Nar. Okay.
My jerkmate duo, yeah.
Jstlk jerk buddy confirmed. Dude, that's crazy, dude. Why would you include Jstlk? Why? Oh my god, the cringe! It's
Contrary
too
to
much!
defendant's live contention that plaintiff failed to tie her alleged harm to any specific stance or conduct attributed
Get
to
me
by none,
out!
the evidence presented shows that defendant's actions have caused multiple prospective witnesses to refuse participation and has hindered evidence gathering and thus prejudiced these proceedings.
Oh, nar.
When was my first YouTube video response published? What was the date on that? Wait, I thought there was a YouTube video linked in here. Am I crazy? Is the link just not in a different color?
Pixie's lawyers giving her advice. It is the slow lawsuit that pierces the solid Steven, okay?
Oh. Wait, that's not my... This. Purpose. Destiny addresses his lawsuit. This is February 20th. That text message was on January 22nd. Had I said anything publicly about this yet? How are my statements in the future scaring
Your ego's being a mod for a 24 view channel, Buckle. Hey, it's not 24. Also, here, I'm gonna do my part. I'm gonna... That all is probably from the person who is like a red pillar, like an Andrew Wilson, the patriarchy chatter. Okay, alt account.
defendants in the past? Because that text message that they cited here, first of all, this is just was not relevant to this case at all. He has no discoverable, there's nothing relevant at all. This person said that they were afraid of me on January 22nd. Had I even said anything yet about this? When did Pixie drop her thing on January 20th? Like, they're already afraid? Like, well, seriously? Okay. Time moves in one direction, don't forget. Oh, she's the one that linked my YouTube video on February 20th.
Yes, right, sure, true. Nar.
Okay. The evidence presented has shown that defendant's actions caused multiple prospective witnesses to refuse participation and has hindered evidence gathering and thus prejudiced these proceedings because they have no evidence, so they have to evidence gather after making the public Substack and after filing the lawsuit in the hopes they're like praying that somebody comes forward with some magical piece of evidence. But okay. This is precisely the kind of conduct that the Gentile standard was designed to address. See also Shepard v. Maxwell. Defendant falsely argues that plaintiff's evidence is vague and unsubstantiated and relied on unnamed and or yet unidentified witnesses. This is true. In fact, plaintiff's declaration and supporting evidence show that she specifically identified 4 potential witnesses that have communicated their reluctance to participate due to their fear of defendant's doxing and vicious attacks.
Queenman is a part of this for sure,
85.
right?
What is even
Oh my god. Well, you know what he does. Epic content. Okay.
I'm just curious. I should have unredacted versions of these, right?
Oh, so she's good. Every one of them are good new characters. Kind of hard to choose, you know. The hell?
Is that your
Jay,
fault if they are
I am
afraid of you?
jealous.
Don't they need to show actual proof that something that happened they testified? Kind of, yeah. It has to be. It can't be generalized. It has to be. It has to be like specific and traceable or some bullshit. Okay, wait. What are these? Hold
Retcon.
on. Give me a sec. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Dun 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 dun
Okay.
dun.
We'll see. It's actually been a while since Matsukin was in here, honestly. Why don't you remember? Listen, Egghead has been down on his times, okay?
Wait, not this. They sent me what they sent the versions that they sent me were redacted, so I don't even know personally who these. What the fuck? Seriously? These are. I have the same document. Okay. So there are people who are afraid of me, and I don't even know who. Okay, based. Absolutely based. Oh, this image is redacted, so I don't know that one. This is redacted. I don't know that one. Oh, and that message is redacted. Cool. All right, cool.
There's
That's
more
good.
Destiny Eagle stuff? Mm-hmm.
Based. Okay. So I don't know. I have no further information. I wouldn't be able to tell you guys publicly. It'd be nice to know for my own case, so I could like defend myself. But that's cool. That's fine. I don't have to know any of it, I guess.
Oh, hell no. I'm a
Wait,
guy.
you
I'm a
want-
guy. I'm a guy. I'm a guy.
What? Fuck.
Matsukin, thank you so much for the 5 fucking gifted, 5 fucking gifted Foodshops memberships. Thank you so much, buddy. Okay, I appreciate that. Sadly, Egghead did not get his membership back, okay? That he canceled. SMH. But thank you so much. Thank you so much, Matsukin, for the 5 gifted, okay? It's been a while since you donated, so I appreciate that. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, dude. Yeah. I still remember that one day when you donated like 20 memberships, or was it 25 or some shit? I think the largest amount of memberships anyone has ever given at once was it 100 memberships? 50 memberships, right? Yes, I think it was 50 memberships by Silver King. That was crazy. That was insane, okay? 50 times for, yeah, like that was like $200. It was insane. It was 50? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Thank you. It's good. It's good seeing some older viewers back in chat, okay? Just even for a little bit. All right, it is nice. Okay, it is nice. Because I mean, obviously, you know, I appreciate my newer viewers, okay? Very awesome. But there are some people who have known me for years, okay, at this point. So, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate the 5.
In fact, plaintiff's declaration supporting evidence show that she
That's very
specifically
kind
identified
of
4
you.
potential
W.
witnesses.
Massigan.
What does that even mean? That have communicated their reluctance to participate due to their fear of defendants' doxing and vicious attacks. The names of these witnesses were redacted in the declaration.
T
And submitting a
something?
motion following submitted.
I kind of forgot.
Moreover, the 3 witnesses who have agreed to testify and provide
Massigan.
declarations would only do so under seal due to their fear of defendants' retaliation.
I think overall, I've given the most memberships. I'm not so sure about that. I'm pretty sure Silver King has given more. And yeah, I mean, and Ari has also donated a very fair amount. And so has Lynn. And so has Lynn. Lynn gives like 10 to 20 at once. Pretty commonly, no?
See, but they leaked basically the names for all these people anyway, so
The old oil wars, yeah.
Also, I read all of these declarations. I think only one of them mentioned anything about being afraid.
I mean, I can check. Hold on. I'm
wanting
going
to
to see if there's any
remain
information.
Anonymous. The declaration of Brooke, she doesn't say anything about being.
You know what I do with the membership money? Look at that American flag. Where do you think the money went? The lighting, the American flag, the camera, right? I invested back into the stream. All right, this is why you should donate. Okay, I put the money to good use. Okay, I put the money to good use. All right, and DoorDash burgers. Okay, but we don't talk about that part.
Afraid or wanting to be anonymous. That was the first one that was submitted. The declaration of Abby MC, she says that she doesn't want her real name revealed, yet they leaked and they keep referring to her over and over again as Abby MC, which is fucking stupid.
Holy shit. Loyalty system, YouTube. Egghead, level 42 at the very top. Silver King, level 40. Lynn, level 40. Holy shit. The most loyal of the loyal. Loki Coco at 22. Oh no. Poor Loki. DoorDash, she also buys food for herself? I do. Integrations. I would have to see. I'm not entirely sure who has done what the most. Yeah, sadly. Name.
For docket entry 49-4, they're not even a witness to this case. I don't even know what the fuck this person is doing here. None of the witnesses are even relevant to this case. So, like, here's an anonymous witness. I am over the age, or I'm above the age of 18 and competent to provide testimony under oath. I have personal knowledge of matters herein, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Beginning on May 25th, 2024, I began exchanging messages with the defendant, Stephen K. Bonnell, on Instagram, subsequently on Discord, where I engaged him as a fan. Shortly thereafter, beginning late May 2024, our conversation progressed, became more personal. We began exchanging private sexual content with one another, and Destiny shared graphic sexual content of himself alone, as well as graphic content depicting others, himself and other individuals engaging in sexual acts. Destiny shared some of these videos with me directly via Discord messages, but the majority of them were shared through a Google Drive link, which he sent me via Discord for the first time on or about June 2024. The graphic sexual content that he shared with me was mostly digital videos, although some were digital photographs as well. I ceased contact with Destiny on or about November 5th, 2024. I subsequently became aware of the allegations that had been online leaks of Destiny engaging in sexual acts with individuals on or about January 21st, 2025. I became aware of Jane Doe's post on Twitter where she alleged in part that Destiny shared the videos of them engaging in sexual acts without her consent. Shortly thereafter, I reached out to Jane Doe on Twitter and informed her that I was concerned that Destiny had been sharing private sexual content without consent, stating in part that, quote, back in spring/summer, he had sent me videos of other girls. I assumed that he had consent for these, but I realized he likely didn't. Although I had access to the messages between Destiny and myself at this point, sometime afterward, I discovered that Destiny deleted the message between him and him in Discord, and subsequently discovered that I no longer had access to the Google Drive containing the graphic sexual content, which would be deleted. This is, like, what is this? This, like, This person isn't even claiming that they got anything from me of Pixie, number one. And then number two, they don't even have any context on like, oh, well, I think these other videos weren't okay. Like, what even is this? It's not even relevant to this case. Let's see, that's one, and then...
How is there so much content on this? I feel like the whole case has sounded the same forever. This is why I don't try to comment on it way too often. I'll make an exception for this case though. It's fine. Gross.
This is their other quote-unquote witness. On or about April 2022, I reached out to the defense team at Camp on the 2nd via Twitter. Shortly thereafter, we get to arrange together in blank where we began a sexual relationship. Thereafter, Destiny and I remained in contact. I also became friendly with his wife at the time, Melina. At some point, Destiny asked me if I was comfortable with him sharing videos or pictures of sexual content involving himself, as well as himself and his wife. I told him that I did consent to him sharing these videos with me. Thereafter, we began sharing pictures and videos of sexual nature with one another. Most videos Destiny sent for him alone, although at least one of these videos included himself and his wife. On or about mid to late April 2023, Destiny invited me to blank, where he was staying briefly. While at blank, Destiny recorded himself and I engaging in sexual acts. Recordings made with my consent, and I authorized Destiny to share the recordings with his wife exclusively. I did not authorize Destiny to share these recordings with anyone else or to otherwise make them public. Thereafter, I continued to communicate with Destiny online.
You know how, like, in one of these shows like Dragon Ball Z, where, you know, you're like screaming for like 2 entire episodes to charge up like a single attack? This is kind of what it feels like, okay? Every time it's like, on the next episode of DBZ, okay, Destiny Ball Z, all right, and then it's just like every time. It's painful. It's painful.
In late November 2024, I was harassed by multiple individuals while in Discord who informed me that I don't know if I'm allowed to speak to our. Well, I'm not revealing who this is. So, who told me that he was sorry that any videos involving myself had leaked because of him. Destiny also told me that he only shared this content with a single individual who went by the screen name Rose. I don't believe that's true. Following this conversation, I received messages from multiple women on Discord and Twitter who'd been in contact with Destiny, who told me that Destiny had shared with them sexual content depicting myself as well as others. Sometime after the November 29th leaks, I discovered that Destiny deleted messages between himself and I related to the foregoing. So the ironic thing is, and I can bring this up right now, but I won't because I don't want to reveal what it is. They deleted their messages with me, which is funny because we had talked after this and we're still friends after this. And then I looked.
By the way, Jstlk inserting himself into the drama is still crazy to me. Okay, sorry, into the legal case. This rotund, okay, chunky rotund, okay, a skibbity bop boop bop Canadian. All right, Jstlk inserted himself into an American lawsuit as a so-called witness, dude. Oh
to my Discord
God.
one day and I noticed, oh shit, they've deleted all of their messages with me. But I also found out that they were hanging out in a certain Jstlk Discord. But also, regardless of all of that, this also has nothing to do with this case. What, like, why is this even here? Like, this person has nothing related to the actual complaint filed by Pixie. This person's not making any allegation. Like, there's literally no point for this even being here. They have so much random shit. So the fact that they're trying to say that, oh my God, these witnesses are intimidated, they're not even witnesses. These aren't witnesses to this case. These are like literally, these are like random statements.
I'm kind of shocked Loki donated before. Has Loki done that? I forgot.